I'm the author of the book You Can Be Rich. Now, as the title suggests, you can be rich, but not everybody will be. Not everybody will choose to follow the steps and learn the principles necessary for wealth creation. I've been doing this now for 15 years, slightly over 15 years actually, and I have 3 principles that I mainly use. There's 8 principles altogether, but mainly I use 3 principles. The first principle is income control. That is where you're in charge of how much you earn, when you work, how much you work, and how much you charge for your services, your product, whatever it is you happen to spend your time in. That's income control. That's the true way to create wealth. Second principle I use is for what I like to describe as true financial security. That's what I call multiple forms of income. You may occasionally hear this referred to as multiple streams of income or many streams of income. And how it basically works is if you take your average person, they have a job. And when they get sick or they get laid off or they get fired or they get their job comes to an end, their income's gone. But what multiple forms of income is, it's a way of having more than one way to bring in money on a weekly, daily, monthly basis. And this means that if one of your streams of income, one of your forms of income falls down, you still have other money coming in. And this is the best path to financial security. The third principle is something I'm very, very passionate about, and that is debt elimination. Now, most Americans, unfortunately, and quite a few Europeans, but mainly in North America, are swimming and in many cases drowning. They're drowning in a pool of debt. Quite often it's consumer debt, and consumer debt takes many forms. We have home loans, mortgages, car payments, store cards, the dreaded credit cards, and unfortunately in the United States we have heavy medical bills as well. And what I discovered was, over the years, helping people create wealth, many people wanted to be wealthy, but they enjoyed their jobs, they enjoyed their careers, and they didn't want to start a business, they didn't want to own many businesses. So I had to find a way to help them to become wealthy without them actually thinking of an idea or thinking of a product and creating a business. And what I discovered after years of experience and research, that the barrier to true wealth, the barrier to becoming rich for most Americans, was not that they didn't earn enough, but was simply they were in too much debt. And this has become a subject that I am very enthusiastic about, it's a subject I'm passionate about, and it's a subject that I believe I can help a lot of people who are struggling